Damn, man. You see what I'm trying to do, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at the camera, but then really fast look at the
so you can
TV.
see yourself looking at
see if I can see my eyeballs. Pisses me off when I can't do something.
Yeah, I'm not that fast.
I'm not fast either. They call me old tortoise.
Damn, I look like fucking Joey Coco Diaz, fat bastard.
You look like a big tomato tonight.
You're lying, dog.
A hothouse tomato.
Yeah, hothouse. With the vine, motherfucker, still on that motherfucker. It's a small vine tonight.
So on another night of what unc's popping tonight?
Yeah, right.
I laughed and almost ran out of breath, dog. What's going on? What's going on? Late night family. We back in the building. Coming to bring you another exciting episode of Late Night Conversations with Unc and Nephew.
Right.
I am your host, King J, also known as Nephew. And to the left is my co-host.
JR, Big Unc, you know.
What's up, Big Unc?
Hey, life.
Yeah, life is life, and like usual.
Yeah, life is life, and dog. But,
Man, we got vacation coming up. I'm excited. I got a lot coming up.
Y'all got vacation because y'all take a family vacation every year to Redosa, which is pretty cool, man. I would think as a family,
You need to come.
When we were kids, we all went on vacation, right? As kids, with my parents. But y'all as adults now that y'all have your own families, y'all still do that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. It's something that I think more people should do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what I got going on this weekend. I know I'm cooking a brisket for the church. I'm cooking a brisket.
Unc makes some cold briskets, dog.
So I'm making one for the church for this weekend, And then Monday we're off of work, so
you kicking it this weekend.
Well, I think my homie wanted to go to the lake, man, but supposedly we're supposed to be getting, I don't know about
Redosa, dog. I know it's supposed to be
I know
rain.
here in West Texas pretty bad this weekend.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I hope y'all have fun, man. Of course,
Appreciate
you know that,
it, man. Oh yeah, for real. But man, tonight I got an exciting episode for you. It's something that we've discussed. I've discussed before on another podcast.
Right, I remember we did it with Alfredo.
Yeah, Alfredo and Angel. Yeah, we did it on their podcast.
But it's been so long that I don't really remember
the story, right?
The whole story, yeah.
And I kind of told it collectively between like 4 people. So, dog, it was just like I breezed through it, and then we kind of glanced over it, and I wanted to do it on our podcast,
right?
Because I think this story that I'm going to tell tonight, y'all, is so dope.
So is it true crime or?
So technically, it's considered like a unsolved mystery. Let's say it like that.
Okay.
Remember that dude that used to be like on tonight's Unsolved Mysteries?
Right.
Yeah. Tonight.
Dayline, bro.
We got an unsolved mystery for Late Night Conversations. So before we jump into this episode, y'all, I got something exciting planned for y'all. But before we do that, I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in and watching us at the Late Night Conversations podcast. We hope y'all enjoy y'all's time with us, man. We try to make this content as exciting as we can, and we hope you enjoy it and have a good time. If this is your first time joining the Late Night family, we just want to say welcome to the Late Night family. We hope you enjoy the content. And if you do enjoy the content and you do enjoy your time with me and Unc here, go ahead and hit that follow button, man. Hit that subscribe button wherever you are at. And just stay tuned with us, man. Lock in with us. We would love to have y'all a part of the Late Night family. And like I said, just give us a follow, give us a share, give us a shout out on y'all wherever y'all follow us at, whether that be Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all these platforms where you can get your podcasts at. Man, hit us a follow right there, man. We really, really appreciate it. And especially on YouTube, for all the YouTube gang out there, if this is y'all's first time tuning in on YouTube, or if y'all just tuning in but haven't followed yet, man, hit that follow button. You know you want to subscribe.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, come on, dog. They want to subscribe.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Hit that subscribe button and punch that bell in the face so you get notified every time we drop a video, and that's every Friday at 8 a.m. So, man, without further ado, let's jump into today's story because I got a crazy one for y'all, so y'all strap in.
Let's go, nephew.
So, today's story is called The Crazy Death of Gloria Ramirez, also known as the Toxic Lady. the toxic lady.
I'm trying to go back and remember some of the things that we talked about, and I can't.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I'm trying to go back and remember some toxic ladies I know.
True.
He said, I know a couple of them.
I got a couple of them.
Yeah, and it ain't toxic like that. I know there's a bunch of toxic ladies out there.
Oh, there is.
Hey, quit being toxic, y'all.
Yeah, quit being toxic. And call me.
Tonight, we're diving into one of the strangest medical mysteries ever recorded. A case where an ordinary ER visit turned into chaos. A woman's body seemed to emit toxic fumes, causing hospital staff to faint, collapse, and in some cases, suffer lasting illness. This is the baffling case of Gloria Ramirez, forever remembered as the toxic lady. So, before we talk about the bizarre events of that February night, we need to know who Gloria Ramirez was.
Right.
Gloria was a 31-year-old mother of two living in Riverside, California. By all accounts, she was very kind, warm, family-oriented. Her friends described her as very funny, hardworking, someone who loved her kids deeply.
Right.
Gloria's life took a sharp turn when she got diagnosed with advanced cervical cancer. By early 1994, her illness became terminal. So she was in constant pain, and doctors had already told her that she didn't have very much long to live. This part of the story is often overshadowed by what happened in the ER, but it is important to remember. Gloria Ramirez wasn't just the toxic lady. She was a young woman who was fighting for her life.
Right.
So the night of February 19th, 1994, at around 8:15 p.m., paramedics rushed Gloria into the emergency department at Riverside General Hospital. She was suffering from severe heart palpitations, shortness of breath, and confusion. Doctors quickly realized she was experiencing kidney failure and had dangerously low blood pressure. Her cancer had spread aggressively, and her condition was critical. The medical team moved fast. They tried to calm her racing heart with sedatives like Valium, Ativan, Versed. They prepared the defibrillators as well because her heart was starting to weaken. Standard emergency measures, but almost immediately, staff began to notice something strange, as they started ripping open her shirt to use the defibrillators. They noticed her skin, all her skin, her chest, her arms. It had like an oily sheen to it. It was like very oily and shiny.
Like protruding,
No, not like coming out. It's just like if she had a layer of oil on her skin. It was real shiny. Right. It was weird, like real oily, real shiny. And the nurses kept reporting that there was a garlic-like odor, a garlicky smell, fruity smell that was coming from her mouth. Emitting into the room. So when the nurse inserted a catheter into her, she saw that her urine was strangely cloudy with a strange chemical smell. Like strong. Then they went to draw blood. And when Nurse Susan Kane drew Gloria's blood, she noticed it had a strong ammonia-like smell coming from the blood itself while they were drawing it. As soon as the needle was inserted,
it didn't smell like pennies. It smelled
like ammonia, like a chemical smell. Another nurse, Julie Gorchinsky, took the vial of blood, and when she saw inside the vial, the blood, it had manila-colored particles floating inside it. Strange, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, your blood, it usually... It's not clear, but I mean,
usually
solid.
You can't really see through.
You can't see through it.
Yeah, but
there's nothing floating.
Yeah, they noticed inside the blood there was manila.
So it was that thin. Her blood was real thin at that point too.
And then it was stuff floating inside her, like if there was something floating inside her blood. And that's when the chaos began. The collapse in the ER started. Suddenly, staff began to faint out of nowhere. Nurse Susan Kane was the first. She simply collapsed to the floor. Then Dr. Julie Gorchinsky, the resident, soon followed, complaining of dizziness. And then she started...
From the smell or...
They don't know. They out of nowhere, one nurse just fainted. And then Julie, she started feeling dizzy. And she passed out and started having a seizure.
Oh.
A respiratory therapist became short of breath and started painting and she passed out, dog. Within minutes, 23 people in that ER became sick, 5 of them had to be hospitalized. How sick they became. Symptoms range from nausea, dizziness, to complete paralysis of the body. and respiratory problems. Some were sick for days afterwards, Unc.
Right.
A few had symptoms that even lingered for months after this night.
Yeah, but I understand the nephew. So what's going on with the lady?
With the lady? Okay, so check this out. After all this commotion, man, the hospital staff that remained, they tried desperately to save Gloria. But her heart was failing, and after 45 minutes of CPR, she passed away at 8:50 p.m.
Okay.
Gloria was pronounced dead, and she was only 31 years old, huh? But her death didn't stop the mystery, it only deepened it. See, the ER was evacuated that night. Hazmat teams were called in because at this point they don't know what they're dealing with, whether it's something in the air, toxic, yeah. So they call in a hazmat team. Staff feared they had been exposed to some kind of toxic chemical, maybe a poison or an infectious agent. But Gloria's body remained highly suspicious.
From the air.
Well, they
weren't blaming Gloria.
Well, at this point they have no clue on.
So they don't know if it's
they don't know if it's it has something to do with
ducts, from the outside air.
Yeah, from outside air, from Gloria, the blood. They have no clue. So that's why they're calling in these hazmat teams and specialists. And, because of the strange event, dog, her autopsy was delayed and her body was sealed in multiple protective layers and stored for nearly a week.
Right.
When the coroner's office finally performed the autopsy, staff wore protective suits and respirators. And what they found only raised more questions on. So, the initial autopsy revealed very little. The toxicology test didn't really find anything unusual, at least not in the levels you'd expect to cause such a chaos. So, investigators had to ask what would cause dozens of trained doctors and nurses to collapse in an emergency room. There's two main theories that came out.
Okay, I was going to say, because, look at her blood. She has stuff in it.
Right.
Of course, we're I'm going to say aliens. But
see, I'm going to get to that too.
I'm not saying that that's what it is. But
right. Yeah, because I got a theory on that too, dog. Okay. And so these are the two main theories that are the most widely accepted. Well, one of them is widely accepted. The other one is crazy.
To the medical, the medical field, or
to the medical field,
or to the police officers, or the people who are dealing with a death.
The first theory that I'm going to talk about is the one that's most widely accepted by a lot of people, doctors, nurses. Some of it is still debunked too. There's two theories that are really good. But this first one is the one that, man, I can see this happening. So the first theory, mass hysteria. Some experts argued that this was a case of mass psychogenic illness, essentially mass hysteria. They suggested that once one person fainted, other people panicked and their symptoms spread psychologically, not chemically.
Because of what they smelled on her?
I don't know. So
what would cause mass hysteria?
So hospitals are high-stress environments after all, and people under extreme stress can experience fainting, dizziness, nausea, triggered by suggestion. But critics say that this explanation doesn't fit. The symptoms were too severe and too physical. One nurse suffered liver and bone marrow damage.
Wow.
Others had lasting respiratory issues. So it wasn't just panic, dog. This was real.
Right. Obviously, if you've got respiratory problems,
dog,
you got bone marrow, liver failure,
something was
failure.
Up.
Yeah.
So this is theory 2, and this is the more
accepted?
I guess scientifically accepted,
okay.
But some scientists can't confirm either. So check this out. This one is called the DMSO hypothesis. The most widely cited explanation comes from a team of chemists. They proposed that Gloria Ramirez had been using dimethyl sulfoxide, or DMSO, as a home remedy for her pain. I guess it's like a cream. DMSO was once a popular alternative medicine in the 1970s, used topically for pain relief. It smells like garlic, and it creates an oily sheen on the skin.
So, but she had it all over her body?
Yeah. It creates an oily sheen on the skin. Remember, it's like a lotion for pain.
A numbing agent.
And it can cause urine to appear unusual, matching some of all the observations in the ER. Here's where it gets wild, though, This is where it gets crazy, and this is like a stretch to me.
Right.
But I don't know. Let's see what you think. Under certain conditions, DMSO can convert into dimethyl sulfate, which is a highly toxic compound that can cause fainting, seizures, and organ damage.
As a smelling agent.
Well, it's a toxic fume.
Like a fume.
Yeah, it's a toxic fume that's inhaled.
That's inhaled. Okay.
The theory suggests that when Gloria was given oxygen and possibly defibrillated, the DMSO in her system transformed into this toxic gas, which then poisoned the staff. It sounds almost too bizarre to be true, but it lines up with many other reported symptoms. Still, not all scientists buy it. Critics argue that the conditions for that chemical reaction are unlikely to occur in the human body.
Right.
To this day, the DMSO theory remains unproven, but it sounds good. They're thinking when they shocked her, whatever that caused a chemical reaction to expel fumes from her body.
So are we still using DMSO?
That's a good question, dog.
Is it still being used?
Let's look that up.
As a medical numbing agent, or is it in cortisone? I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Let's look that up, dog.
Okay. I mean, to me, if that's the case, let's ban this from being used.
Yeah, it says. Yes, dimethyl sulfoxide is still widely used in many fields, including medicine, research, and industry. While its use as a cure-all remedy, has been debunked, it remains a valuable substance for specific scientifically supported applications. It's still being used, dog.
It is
osteoarthritis.
Oh, like what I have
to relieve the pain. It's
so
promoted.
Is that like the monkey blood that we used to use when we were kids?
Monkey blood.
We called it monkey blood.
Oh.
So I don't know what it was called, dude, but it was a little bottle like this. It was like red. You got cut.
Hold on. Now I'm seeing why was DMSO banned in the U.S. Hold on. It was also wrongly touted as a cancer cure in 1965. FDA put the kibosh on much of this activity by banning clinical trials with DMSO because the compound altered the refractive index of eye lenses of laboratory animals. The ban was lifted in 1980 after the intense interest in the substance abated. So it was banned at one point, then they unbanned it.
Right.
It says but dog, that's crazy. So they were using it for cancer trials.
Cancer trials on lab rats.
Dog, that's crazy. Okay, so damn, that's wild.
So you know what? I've never heard of this drug, so I don't really know.
Dog. But they were using it as cancer trials, man. I wonder if they used it. That's why she was using it. Maybe she was one of the clinical trials back in the. Damn.
But nobody knew.
I don't know. So
well,
what?
I mean, look. So if they're thinking that's what it could have been. So was it sold over the counter where you can just grab it yourself and use it?
See
because then they can say, well, was she really using it? We don't know. But if it had to be prescribed, so there would have to be a prescription for it where they were like, some doctor would say, hey, yeah, I did prescribe that for her. She was wearing that the night that she passed away.
It's sold over the counter.
Okay.
But it's not approved by the FDA as a general medication for humans.
But how many times do we use stuff that is not approved? That's not approved?
Yeah. I do things that are not approved all the time. Hold on. Anyways, so what really happened to Gloria Ramirez, man? Was it mass hysteria, a freak chemical reaction, or something else entirely, like exposure to an unknown toxin, or even a cover-up at the hospital? Some researchers have floated the idea of a contaminated equipment, or even that Gloria may have been exposed to pesticides or experimental cancer treatments. But no evidence has ever been conclusive. The truth is, we still don't know.
And what year was this? 74? 94.
94.
94. Okay,
yeah,
I was gonna say
February.
I was gonna say Agent Orange, but that was in the 60s.
Yeah. No, this was in 94.
Yeah.
So, while the world remembers her as the toxic lady, Gloria Ramirez's family remembers something very different. They remembered a very devoted mother of two, a wife, a woman who loved dancing and laughing, someone whose final moments were turned into a medical mystery and tabloid headlines.
Well, I mean, she had no control over that.
Exactly. Her family has long felt she was dehumanized by the way the media covered the story. For them, the tragedy isn't just these bizarre circumstances. It's that Gloria was battling cancer and died painfully. Her dignity overshadowed by the strange events at Riverside General.
Well, it's overshadowed because of the people, but you yourself as her family know what she went through.
What she went through, exactly. And The case of Gloria Ramirez has been studied in medical schools, chemistry courses, and psychological seminars for decades. It remains one of the strangest and most chilling unsolved cases in modern medical history.
Imagine, nephew, I mean,
yeah,
who excretes oil that
was toxic?
That's toxic.
They cannot kill you, but make you sick. Exactly, dog. That's wild.
You're having bone marrow issues. You're having kidney problems.
That's wild,
you're having lung problems.
And that's why I draw the line, Unc. It's like, this can't be just mass hysteria, dog.
No, dude, it can't.
People are having real effects.
Because they're having effects after the fact.
Exactly, dog.
You know, this ain't something that they got scared into. Like, oh shit, what are we dealing with? And
yeah, they see stuff probably worse than that all the time.
They were medical professionals,
exactly, dude. They're ER doctors.
You got people who are like maybe students and see something that's bizarre, and they don't know how to react. But when you're a medical professional who's been doing it for a while, you've seen probably a lot of things that you don't talk about at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh, for sure, dog. And there's a lot of stuff that you see as doctors that you can't discuss at all because of the HIPAA laws and stuff like that. Well, so there's stuff that doctors can't talk about.
Of course.
But, dog, can you imagine the things that they see on a daily basis? A woman with an oily sheen can't be too scary.
Right, but then 28 people are passing out or dying or having been
5 of them are hospitalized for long-term damage, even months after this event. Come on, dog. Can't be coincidence, dog.
And you know how we are.
I got some theories of my own, too, dog.
I would say UFO, maybe she was abducted.
Dog, this is where I want to jump into that. Could she have been abducted by aliens? And you know why I think that, Unc? Because she comes in with all these crazy symptoms, heart palpitations. I mean, she's going through all this stuff.
Where was she before? Where was she?
That's what I wonder. And I don't know if she came by herself or what, or somebody brought her.
Right.
But, dog, her blood had some stuff floating inside it.
Yeah.
I mean, her mouth is emitting this garlic smell. It's coming from inside her body.
Yeah.
Could she have been abducted, dog, and dropped off somewhere, and they were experimenting on her?
Back at home, and they're like, hey, you know what? We experimented with this one person. Maybe they saw she had cancer, and said maybe we can fix her.
Oh,
I don't know,
man.
As an alien, I mean, I don't know how aliens think, but maybe they tried fixing her, and they couldn't. Say, bro, they just dropped her back off, and they did more damage.
Or I mean, we don't know. Being abducted, say it is like the movies, and that big beam comes down and picks you up and floats you to the spacecraft. Could that be radioactive? The beam, you get what I'm saying, Like,
to me, radioactive still maybe would have killed her cancer.
But how do we know even radiation really does kill cancer?
I mean, there's been lots of people who survived cancer.
Right, taking chemo and radiation, but I'm just saying.
Is it radiation or is it just the will of God?
I don't know, man. See, and that's what I'm saying,
because my mom, your grandma passed away from cancer,
for sure.
But she had chemo and radiation, but I think she was ready.
Yeah, she might have just been too tired to fight,
you're ready, she was tired. But when you're ready to meet your maker, doesn't matter. I'm not saying she was wanting to commit suicide. But when she found out that she had 6 months to live,
maybe that killed your morale, dog. You're like, man, I don't want to be sick like this.
Well, there's that question. There's that question, nephew. If you found out you had 48 hours to live, who would you tell?
Damn, that is a tough one.
I wouldn't tell anybody, I don't think.
I don't think I would tell anybody either, dog.
I don't
need
nobody crying over me.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to spend your last 48 hours having a good time.
I want to have, I'm going to be me.
Damn, I never thought about that. That's a good question, dog.
I'd be me, dog. You know how I am.
Right.
I wouldn't want my family to be like, I want to spend as much time as I can with my dad or my uncle or whatever because he only has 48 hours.
Dang.
Wouldn't want that, dude, because it wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be authentic.
Right.
Because how many people, and I saw this the other day too, man. How many times in your lifetime are you ever going to get flowers?
Man, as a man, probably one time.
When you die.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I wouldn't want somebody to,
to be so sad that you're about to pass.
I don't talk to a lot of people outside of my my circle, right?
Yeah.
So why were they going to be crying over me?
Yeah, exactly.
When they're not around me.
Yeah, and you want to have a good time for your last four. You know what I'm saying? You make it memorable.
No, it's a little off topic, but but you know what I'm saying.
But with
with her, maybe. I'm not saying she was abducted. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. This is all theories.
It's theories, yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Or maybe did she?
Or what?
Did she see a separate doctor who did prescribe that
check this out.
What is it?
DMSO.
DMSO. And she did overlather or overuse it
too much, and it poisoned her blood.
Poison her blood.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't FDA approved,
See, dog, this is where I was thinking too. What if she was going to some crazy...
To a witch doctor.
Like, not even a witch doctor, but I'm saying like some crazy cancer trials, come get this special cancer, and maybe it was the government, dog, testing out.
Maybe the government. Maybe the government told her, "Hey, we got
the secret."
But you can't tell nobody. Big pharma. Big pharma. Yeah.
Trying out because
I'm sure
medicine.
I mean, you hear all the time that well, I don't want to say you hear all the time. I think you've seen it in some TV shows where, hey, they're paying me, $3,000 a month to take this pill. To help, to be a lab rat.
A lab rat of some sort.
Hey, you're taking this pill for dementia.
Right.
So now you're taking this pill for the next 10 years. You're making $3,000 a month, but in a year you could be dead because, hey.
We didn't know what this pill was exactly going to do
to your body.
So we just doing live trials.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy, dog.
I'm not saying it's not happening.
But it could.
It could.
Who knows, bro?
I don't because I wouldn't take it.
Just think about it like this,
Would you take it?
Here's another theory. I don't think I would, dog. Here's a theory I got to throw at you. Imagine this. You know how many people are missing in the world on a daily basis?
Bro.
Could it be people snatching them up to test trial on them?
Test trial?
You know what I mean? Maybe.
You know what?
That's crazy.
And I want to say something, nephew. I think I've seen it in the news. Of how many people have been missing this year alone in the United States. Where are they? Sometimes you don't hear about these missing people
exactly
because they're not reported because
maybe they didn't have any friends or family, or
maybe they are homeless people, or maybe maybe their family's been paid off. Dude, the government don't come at me again. These are just theories that I come up with.
Yeah. And when we say government, it don't have to exclusively
mean
like the United States government.
Trump.
Yeah.
He voted for him. But anyways.
I did not watch that. I didn't even vote.
No, I'm just joking. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean.
Yeah, facts.
We're not saying government like FBI, CIA, but Big Pharma.
Yeah, exactly.
Big Pharma has so much money, and they can do what they want with it.
Bro, really? Really, in actuality?
Are you going to take $1 billion and say you lose your son? Not every, I'd rather keep my son.
Yeah, facts.
Because that's what we are. But there are people out there who
will sell off family members.
Or
it's like the Illuminati.
Who they
don't want to speak out against them, right?
The Masonries? The Masons?
The Freemasons?
The Freemasons?
The 33-degree Freemasons? Maybe. Dog, because you can think about it like this, dog.
Who's the richest family? The
Rothschilds?
The Rothschilds? You cross them.
Dog, come on. So whenever I was studying some of the Illuminati stuff and stuff, I know this is kind of off topic from what we were talking about, but, they do say, like, sometimes when you're going to join for fame, sometimes they ask for the life of one family member. And there's examples of all these famous people who've lost somebody very close to them, like Kanye. Kanye's mom died right when he blew up. His mom died, he blew up right after that. There's been so many celebrities who have lost. Meek Mill, dog, a rapper.
Right.
He had one of his main homies, his name was like Lil Snoop. They was bringing him up. He died, boom, Meek Mill shot to the top. Bro, hey, it can happen.
Yeah.
But to close out the story of Gloria, because there's something else I want to bring up.
Okay.
There's actually two more things I want to bring up. So one thing, it's sad what happened to Gloria, man.
Yeah, it's very sad because we don't know so many things.
Exactly.
Was she seeing a doctor on the side that nobody knew about?
Exactly. And dog, after 30 years, there's no answer.
Yeah,
nobody
because,
knows. Nobody knows. There's no answer to it.
They keep saying is that MS DMSO. Was it? We don't know.
We don't know. And to this day, it's never happened again. So
yeah, it's like the lady who external combustion.
Internal combustion. Yeah,
and it was over with, and it's only happened a few times.
Yeah, and it's very rare.
How is it? How is it possible? Why is it possible? We don't know. Same thing with this lady, Gloria.
Exactly, man.
And I feel for her family, because this is a true story that's
I
never
believe,
going to be solved.
And I believe, like even the family, I think when I was doing research for it, said the family actually had to file a lawsuit for malpractice, all kinds of stuff. And I think they got paid.
Okay, because they didn't know what. Because not 100%. And I'm not saying that was right or wrong, nephew. Because you lost, someone very, very special, dear to you. But did the hospital
have a part in her death?
Have a part in her death, or did they do the opposite of what they should have done? When they first came in and saw, maybe they should have. What is that word I'm looking for? When they put you by yourself.
Oh, check this out, huh? So I was wrong.
No.
While Gloria Ramirez's family did not sue Dr. Julie Gorchinsky, the physician who fell ill after treating Ramirez filed a lawsuit against the hospital for negligence and injury from the exposure to the mysterious fumes. It says, let's see, information on the final outcome of the lawsuit is not available in the provided snippets, but the case focused on the hospital's handling of the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They should have, what is that, when they put you alone by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, no, they did sue. They do? It says Riverside County settles suit over death in hospital.
Okay.
Yep. They agreed to pay $350,000 to settle a lawsuit filed by relatives of a woman who died.
A little bit over $250,000.
Dog, that's crazy. I know, that's wild, bro. You couldn't give more than that, Riverside County. Come on, dog.
Yep.
But man, I wanted to jump into some. We touched on one of the theories for Gloria's. Whatever happened to Gloria,
right?
One of them was mass hysteria,
right?
And when I seen mass hysteria, that made me think of something similar to that. And you're gonna remember what this is when I say it. Hearing that story about mass hysteria reminds me of one thing that happened in history that also may have involved mass hysteria. Because I was like, mass hysteria ain't real. It could have been. So you've probably heard the phrase, dance like nobody's watching.
Dance like nobody
But what if you couldn't stop dancing even if you wanted to? What if the music wasn't playing? What if your body just betrayed you? Today is a good day to bring this up, dog. So let's set the scene up. The year's 1518, right?
Okay.
We're in Strasbourg, a city in what is now modern-day France, but back then part of the Holy Roman Empire.
300 years ago, nephew. 400 years ago.
Exactly. Summer has arrived, So it's part of the Holy Roman Empire. Summer has arrived. The air is thick. The streets are crowded. The plague has come and gone.
Okay.
Leaving trauma in its wake. People are struggling with famine, disease, and religious turmoil. And then something strange happens, A woman, Frau Trophia, I hope I'm saying that right, Frau Trophia, walks into the street and starts to dance.
Like a break dance, dog?
Oh, look at this. Hey. So she dances. She starts dancing and she keeps dancing for hours. And then she doesn't stop. Not for food, not for water, not even to rest. She dances into the night, through the next day and the next, and within a week, dozens join her. By some accounts, over 400 people are dancing in the middle of the street. Imagine the chaos. People start collapsing from exhaustion, foaming at the mouth. Some die from heart attacks, strokes, or pure fatigue. And yet, more people keep joining in. What's worse, authorities didn't shut it down. In fact, they encouraged it. They believed it was some kind of spiritual affliction, perhaps divine punishment. So their solution was to let them dance it out.
Till they died.
They even hired musicians and cleared out a market hall so the dancers can go with less disruption. Spoiler alert, It didn't work. So what was happening? Mass hysteria is what they say. Poison, demonic possession, dog.
Mass hysteria.
This is called the dancing plague of 1518. People got into the street and just started dancing, and no music, nothing. They're just dancing, and other people start joining in, and other people start joining in, and they danced until they died. They couldn't stop. They were crying, but they're dancing and they couldn't stop.
Just got niggas in there hostage. I want to go home.
Their body by itself. Exactly, and they couldn't stop dancing until they all died.
Why would it be? Why would that be mass hysteria?
Because they're saying that. Watch here. Let's look. There's a couple theories. Let's jump in a couple theories to this little case, because like I said, like Gloria Ramirez, the mass hysteria. Right. So this is one of them. So what they thought was ergot poisoning at first. Ergot is a toxic mold that grows on rye and can cause hallucinations, spasms, convulsions, similar to LSD.
Right.
Some say that the dancers may have unknowingly ingested it, but there's a catch. Ergot usually causes people to become delirious and immobilized, not to dance for days.
Right.
Plus, it wouldn't spread socially the way this did. Theory 2, which is mass hysteria. Essentially a mass stress response, hysteria brought on by the collective trauma of all the famine, disease, and the religious fear that was going on. A type of psychological chain reaction.
So they're all like, you know what, maybe we can dance, now's the time to release this stress.
I don't even think it was that, It was just that they were under so much stress and fatigue and so much trauma that their brains just shut off and just started dancing to, I don't know. And other people would just.
So this is okay.
This is something that has happened with mass hysteria, dog.
I understand
it's a real term. Yeah.
So this actually happened in France.
Yeah, they say it's reported. They say there's documents written about it, dog. There's scribes that wrote about it.
Right.
They called it the dancing plague.
That's crazy.
Right after the plague, It's crazy. And
I would think a poison or a poison. A drug.
Something that made them all hallucinate.
Yeah.
So check this out. The third one, they thought it was religious persecution or spiritual possession. They said some believed it was Saint Vitus, the patron saint of dance and epilepsy, cursing the townspeople. They thought it was a curse that was brought upon the town. So the town people danced, dog, and they literally dropped, dead from exhaustion and strokes and heart attacks.
Wow.
Bro, it is crazy, bro. The dancing plague is one of the history's most baffling cases of mass behavior or mass hysteria. No definitive cause, no clear clues or cure, just a haunting mystery lost in time.
That's just so crazy, nephew.
Dog, and it's just wild, dog. Like it's documented, dog. They call it the dancing plague.
Right, I understand, but to me, it's not mass hysteria. To me, it's mass hallucinations from the drugs, whether it is from the wine or from the food
or cheese they were eating,
something. That has so much, and everybody was just eating and having a good time, and it just
that's wild, control. Dog, for days.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you can think of, like, man.
Well, you know what?
Like you said earlier.
I've never done drugs like that.
Right.
To say that I'm hallucinating for days. I'm not going to say I even hallucinated.
But man,
but I know there's drugs out there that make you do stuff that's uncharacteristic of you.
Right. And they say sometimes, like LSD or different drugs. They say sometimes you can go on a trip and never come out of it.
Maybe it was something
like that.
Yeah, I don't know, dog.
But dog, think about this: of all the ways to die, bro,
dance to death.
Imagine dancing to death. That could
either be dance to death. That could be dope as hell. The toilet, you know what I'm saying?
See, like we were talking about earlier, ways to die.
Yeah.
Man, dancing might not be bad, but then, man, could you imagine being in an infinite breakdance?
Until you can't
your muscles, you can't pop and lock no more. Your muscles don't pop and lock no more.
That would be insane, dog. Because
that's wild,
that's doing
right,
something till your death, doing it till you die. Wow.
Yeah.
But
it's happened before.
To me, it's it was a hallucination of a drug or something.
Right.
That's my opinion. I'm not going to say it was mass hysteria. I'm not going to say it was divine intervention or a saint said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill all these people." You know,
kill them by dance.
Right. You know,
that's gotta be. Imagine being sentenced.
Man.
Hey, in court,
hey,
like,
instead of going to hell, you gonna dance.
He's like, you know what? You can sentence somebody in court and be like, you're sentencing death by dance.
Man.
Death by dance.
Yeah, you gotta dance till you drop.
Dance.
Dance, and your body just start automatic. Can you imagine? Oh, my arm. Oh. To the window.
Oh, dog, that's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's. I mean, it happened.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I thought I would tie. I tied it in because of the mass hysteria from Gloria.
But I don't see mass hysteria. I'm not saying that you can't. You know, and I can't think of the guy's name that he poisoned all his church followers in the 70s.
You're talking about Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, you know.
Yeah, the one who made him drink the Kool-Aid.
Hysteria, you know, they all drank and died.
That's wild, dog.
You know,
the art of persuasion, boy. You know they say conversation can rule a nation.
Yeah, but you can't persuade me to drink poison, dog.
Shit.
I follow my pastor and stuff, man, but he can't. Even he can't make me.
He's like, you know what? Tomorrow morning we all drinking cyanide.
Yeah, okay.
What? Oh, this might be my last service.
What a cat would have said.
They'd be like, hey, this might be my last service. I think God is telling me to go somewhere.
Look at that again, and then we're going to ruin the whole world. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
Oh, yeah. He's like, I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, for real, dog. Could you imagine that? Yeah, if I was sitting in the church service, I'm like, man, tomorrow mass suicide. Damn, I think I'm going to miss tomorrow's service, dog.
Yeah, I'm missing tomorrow and Sunday after it.
You know what, man? It's about time for me to go ahead and find another church.
Yeah.
Oh man,
no, that's crazy, nephew. I never heard that before, man.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I mean, it's sad.
I've heard mass hysteria, but I've never heard the story of the dancing
dancing plague.
Right.
See, it's real famous. You know, it's just one of those things that some people don't believe it.
Yeah,
some people say like, man, that didn't happen.
I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying that to me it was a drug-induced ceremony.
Yeah. They're saying all the stress and trauma from because they just got out of the Black Plague. But dog, see in the news, somebody in California just tested positive for the plague.
Yeah, I saw that. I
said, oh damn, we just got out of coronavirus, damn it, and now we got to wear that mask with the beak.
Remember that?
We got to bring that back. The mask with that beak.
Man, that was crazy. Dude.
Man, damn.
Social. 6 foot. Gotta stand 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, yeah, dog.
Dude, I can breathe further than that. Especially when I'm tired.
I think I've sneezed farther than 6 feet before. Dude, speaking of that, before we get out of here, I want to ask you your opinion on something.
Talk to me.
Say you're talking to somebody, right? And then they're just talking, you know, and y'all just talking, and then some spit come out and hit you right on your lip. What are you doing?
Funny story. I'm tell you, well, of course, that's probably what I would do, but funny story.
You let it dry up and crust over.
Me, my daughter, and this other girl were sitting down and we're eating, and that happened.
Oh, man.
And the girl was like, what I do? Can I just wipe your lip? Well, are you going to just cut it off? Just cut it off. You know, it's that bad. Cut it off.
Oh my God, dude! But it's like,
I mean, it depends who you with, nephew.
That's what I'm about to say.
Because I mean, you and I, we know we're clean people. We know your wife. You know my family.
Yeah,
but if you're in a conversation with somebody you don't know, somebody out the street,
dog, I had a homeless person,
and
dog,
how bad can it be? I mean.
Dog.
I mean, can you get
AIDS or some type of hep or something? Dog, I was in the Whataburger one day with me and my brother, dog. And this dude, bro, this homeless dude came up to us and was bothering us, dog. He was just standing there making noises. And he's like, hey, man, we sitting there eating. He's just like.
He's just looking at y'all, dog? Did you offer him some food at least?
Hell no. Man. That's probably wrong of me, my bad. But man, he was just like, he was like, and then dog, and then he said, "Boy, I sure am thirsty." I like, damn.
I bought him a glass of water or something.
I felt bad, man, but he was tripping out in there, man, and he was just like, "Whoo, I'm thirsty," and his breath hit us, dog, and my face almost melted off. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, God, please. And I kept, and I was eating my burger, dog, and I just folded my paper over. I was like, please don't spit on my food.
Yeah, see, and I know the feeling of it like, that's one thing I worry about too, man. I'm like, if you ever smell me, tell me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So the other morning at work, man, one of the guys that worked there was talking to me, and he hit me, dog. He didn't hit me with this. He hit me with his breath. Woo, dog, I'm like, bro, I don't have any gum, but I'm gonna find you some. He's like, why? I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you why, but you just need some gum. Dude, it's been a while since I've been hit that hard.
Like Scary Movie 2, whenever The Exorcist, she was all like, ah, and he threw that mint in there, hit her right in the mouth.
Dude, I should have thrown a Tic Tac in there, dog, because he hit me. It's been a long time being hit that hard, dog.
I don't want to tell nobody when they're bad. I mean, I know I probably should,
you
dog.
You should, dog. You know, whenever they got something
embarrassing, bro.
on the eye or in the nostril.
Well, that's one thing to be like, man, you got something in your hair.
Or you got
like a piece of pepper right there.
Man, I'm like,
but
dude.
Dog, I be like, hey, man, with all due respect, man, your breath stinks real bad.
No, be like,
hey, look, man.
No,
you
pull
him to the side.
You just
like,
say, hey,
man,
if you got some gum, or if I have some gum.
Be like, hey, look, man, your breath stinks bad.
Well, I mean, he wasn't that good of a friend.
Oh, okay.
But he sent me the, hey, eat this chicle.
Hey, man, you got the Duke mouth. You got the Duke mouth, brother.
Yeah, there's some. I don't know what you can eat that'll be that bad or wake up.
Man, what did you do?
Or what did you eat last night that's still in there?
I don't want to. If it smells like that, I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been hit that hard, dog.
Sometimes it be bad, dog. But that's what I'm saying, dog. You know, this is like back to like the homeless dude.
Yeah,
you like, man, if he spit on me, dog, I don't.
Remember that trend that
bum,
man.
Homeless man touch your lip. Oh, what if he would have did that to you? Boom.
I don't know. I don't know what we would do. What would we do, dog?
Man, I don't know.
Am I going to hit him?
I'm going to say, God, go ahead and take me, dog.
I don't know if I would have hit him, dog, or if I would just be like, this son of a...
son of a biscuit.
Just fucking touch my lip for no reason.
What if he was like, excuse me, sir. Oh.
Dude, I couldn't handle it, dog.
Oh, dog, that'd be terrible.
Dude, touch me in the shoulder or something, dog. Do not touch my face.
Hey, excuse me. No, hey.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh, man, dog. I think we had a good... Man, dog, I think we had a good closing point, man. Today was a good story.
It was.
Is there anything you want to say before we head out of here, man?
Oh, as always, thank y'all. That's it. I mean,
thanks.
We're our numbers are coming up as in likes and followers. It's a privilege to be able to do this, you know, and have fans like y'all. You know, we have some super fans that comment and watch on a regular basis, and we really appreciate y'all. And other than that, hey, join the late night family, man.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that we're comedians. We're not. We're two uncle and nephew that enjoy our conversations.
Exactly.
Our company, you know.
Facts, Unc. That's facts.
So
yeah, exactly. Like Unc said, man, we just enjoy getting together and having conversations like these. And to me, I think it's one of those things where I don't know. Like, I like to be nosy, so I be listening to other people's conversations.
So do I.
Man, what they saying? And so it's like a way to let us in. This is what me and him do, even off the camera.
At work, man, when we're together at Walmart, that's crazy.
Yeah,
y'all don't,
it's wild.
We need to have a reality show.
We're gonna start vlogging more. That's what we're gonna start doing. We're gonna start vlogging more. But dog, it's so fun when we get together.
It is.
And we would love for y'all to join us. And like Unc said, man, thank y'all so much for all the likes, the shares, the views, man. We really do appreciate it. We just want to say thank y'all so much for joining the Late Night Family. family. If you have, for the subscribers out there, thank y'all so much.
Exactly.
We really appreciate it. And we hope you enjoyed your time with us tonight. It was fun. I had a good time tonight.
Most definitely.
But man, without any other thing to say, shoot. Man, thank y'all for joining us tonight, man, and we hope you enjoyed your time. We hope you subscribed, and stay on the lookout for us, man. Like I said, hit that bell so you get notified, man, because we got lot more interesting content coming up.
Yes,
especially with Halloween coming around. We got a lot of if you're into ghost stories, supernatural stuff, we got a lot coming for that. So y'all stay out, and y'all stay on the lookout for that. But like I said, thank you for joining us for tonight, man. Thank you for joining the Late Night family. And thank you for enjoying another exciting episode of Late Night Conversations with Uncle Nephew. And until next week,
peace.